Welcome to the Swoop season with your host Mags, Nashi Tara, and Mr. Hutchinson. All right, g'day guys. Welcome. How are we?
Thanks.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Wow, that's exciting, mate. That's exciting. Well, welcome to episode 11. I think we are on 11 this week. Grand final week, so fantastic to be here celebrating. We've got our under 13s, or nearly all of them here in the crowd in the background. So thanks for coming down, lads, and to the parents that are here. Awesome, good stuff. Thank you very, very much.
Nothing from the crowd.
Yeah, just quiet down over there.
It's because they're 13 and they're too cool for school, mate. They're not sure they want to be here. We'll see how cool they are in a moment when we get them up. So, but anyway, what a great weekend it was, mate. We've got lots to talk about a little bit later on. But other than grand finals, Nashi, what do you get up to, mate, this weekend?
Just love to be out there. Good weekend to be a Magpie, I think. We've had a pretty top weekend from a results perspective and a few good events over the last 3 or 4 days, which have heightened the enjoyment for the weekend.
Yeah, it was, mate. We had our annual golf day. It was a cracker, mate, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a belter. It was unreal. It was good stuff.
It was very, very good, very good.
It was fun. So
Nice.
if you didn't make it this year, you should make it next year.
You've got to make it next year because it was off its head. So, and Tara, what about you, love? What's been happening in your neck of the woods?
Not much. Just picked Aaron up from the golf day. It was,
As in physically picked him up off the ground?
No,
Or
he walked out of
he
here.
walked out? That's good.
No, they had a great day from what he said, and
Yep.
then just watched the grand finals
Yes.
on Saturday,
Yep.
and yesterday was kind of nice just to chill out a bit.
Yeah, it was a bit of chillaxing on Sunday, mate. I've got to be honest. And you, my big friend, you certainly had a huge weekend, mate.
Yeah, it was a big weekend. It was good stuff.
It was a big week. I wasn't sure you were going to make your game at 9 o'clock Saturday morning the way you looked on Friday night.
Mate, nothing was going to hold me back.
Nah, it was good.
Nah.
You did a good job, mate. You did a good job. So it was awesome. It was a good weekend. I can't complain in any way, shape, or form. And you'll notice tonight, guys, we've got down in the front here a couple of shields. Obviously for our under 11s and under 12s that went premiers on the weekend. So congratulations to both of those teams. I think it was an awesome effort. We had 6 teams the week before going into grand finals or opportunity to play grand finals. That was the under 13s. Keep it down, under 13s with the impromptu clap. And, but it was really, really good. And 2 of those went through, obviously, to grand final week. And both coming away with wins, first time ever in the club's history. So that's pretty good stuff. So it's really, really cool. So that's what those shields are in front tonight. So cast your eyes over those and you'll see them around now. We're building a small collection. Slow and steady wins the race, but we've got a few. So, yeah, we'll talk more about that in a moment.
I think.
Number 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I think you're right there. One's a Premier's little cup. So, but, building them slowly.
Ready for the clubhouse.
We'll need a big clubhouse by the time we get around, I'm telling you. It's going to be a good one. So, but anyway, big shout out as well to our sponsor. Big, massive shout out. We'll talk about Scotty a little bit later on, but a big thanks to Sheridan Road and Rail, who are the sponsor of the under 13s, who are our team of the week. Can we make some noise, boys? That was terrible. Jack, always count on Jack Allen to make some noise. Good on you, mate. Anyway, all right, guys. Well, we might get on with some business and talk about all things around the grounds. Let's hit it. Here we go. That was loud this week. Normally we can't hear it. It's like
Not looking forward to the other one that scares me.
the one that scares you. That gets you off guard, doesn't it? So, but anyway. Well, Nashi, around the grounds, mate. You kick it off. It's your go.
Well, yeah, obviously had the 2 games on the weekend, but 2 really, really important games. We'll start with the under 11s. They had an 18-12 victory against Minchinbury in the GF, which is fantastic. They were up 6-0 at half time. Gave up an early one in the second half, and then managed to hold on 18-12 against a pretty big team in Minchinbury with Zayden Ryan picking up 2 tries and Reece Tisdale picking up the last one. So, and also Kickbag went 3 for 3, so not bad with the goal kicking. So they ended the year, I think they ended the year in 5th. They had to beat the minor premiers who were undefeated the week before. And they had to beat Minchinbury, who ran 2nd. So they've managed to beat the top 2 teams in the competition and to win the GF. So that's a massive achievement.
Great effort.
Last week they were out. They had some players out with injury, and the only way they were going to play again was to actually get to the GF. And both those boys were on the field last week, which is phenomenal. So massive congratulations to Matt Hall and the crew, the executive staff there. and obviously the parents and families are involved as well.
Yeah, well, he was very, very confident. The week before, he went out and watched the game on Wednesday afternoon. There was a game between Minchinbury and I can't remember whoever it was there. They had to play Scoey's, was it? There you go, from the crowd, Scoey's. So they had a midweek replay, and he went out there and he came and he said to me, "Mate, I'm pretty confident. I reckon we can get him." He said, "If we can handle a couple of those big dogs, we'll get him." And man, they had some big kids. Watching the videos and going back through it, geez, they had some size about it. You know. So, but and they also had a bit of support as well, mate. Obviously, to help them make sure they had a full roster. They had a little bit of support from a couple of boys down there in under 10s.
Yeah, Lockie and Jackson, I think, jumped on,
Yep.
got on the park. I know Jackson Zimmer came on to cover an injury towards the end of the game.
Yep.
In a pretty key position there at 9. So, big shout out to those two, and obviously they've had some other kids from the 10s come up and play throughout the year. So they don't get there without that assistance, especially early on. So
True that. True.
It's a good experience for them too.
It was awesome, mate. Going to it. Yeah, they've played a few games with them and helped them out, and they made that GF, and now they walk away with a trophy and a Premier jacket too. By the time presentation day comes around, so good on them. Congratulations. So 18-12.
Put your size in, Hutcho.
We'll talk to you in a minute, mate. That's why you're on the lounge bright and early tonight. So, medium.
But yeah, no, a really awesome effort. Well, I know we were at Brothers doing a bit of work there, and Matt and Mel behind the camera at the ponds, and I know you were on the phone, and I was on my sideline trying to get the results, and obviously my sideline had been smashed with traffic, so it was just quicker to ring and speak to someone there. And I think that last minute and a half might have took 6 minutes real time with that injury,
awesome.
We just such a good thing, for that team to come together early on, and the I don't want to say dramas, but the sort of ups and downs they had early on in the season to come away with a GF win. I think all of us might have thought unexpected start of the year, but midway through the year we thought, no, this team's red hot. They're going to give the competition a massive crack. So, mate,
they did really, really good. It was a very tight game. I know when I was talking to Mel, she was on tender hooks, particularly right at the end there, and I couldn't believe it when old mate ducked over for the try. So there wasn't a lot of tries in it by comparison to the 12s. There's a stack of tries in the 12s, but we've got a small little video here. We've got a bit of a highlights reel of each of the tries. So we might see if we can get this up on the screen and have a bit of a look, mate, and have a bit of a talk about some of these tries. Here we go.
Well, then this is Aiden Ryan in the 7th minute.
Yep.
Maybe the 5th minute. Maybe it's the 5th minute,
The kick through. A fortunate knock on there from the young Sheila, but anyway, down he goes and he gets the first try. That's just the way it goes, unfortunately. So, but I wasn't sure it was going to get called, mate, but it did. This is a very good run. If you watch this run, set him up into good field position, but what a great tackle at the end.
Who is this?
This is young Zayden again here. If you have a look. Watch the cover tackle at the end from the Minchinbury player to stop the try, but what a good run. So, absolute Bobby Dazzler there. That set him up into good position.
He's a couple of metres short there. So.
Yeah, he's very close. This was their second try, mate, so this got him up to 12 all.
This was in the second half.
In the second half. Another kick to the corner.
Yeah.
They love a good kick.
I think he's been watching his brother in the 13s with that kind of kicking game.
He has. Who's not here tonight? And then try number 3 to seal the game, mate. I think it's had a minute and a half to go, Mel, was it? Shout out. About a minute to go in the game.
I think on the 17th, I think, third minute. So this is Reece Tisdale. Just coming back up the end, so...
Just cutting back inside, and
you can see the kids there. They know the time. They must have got a message sent out by one of the trainers, basically saying, "Hey, we got 4 minutes to go, or whatever." 12 all. At that stage, if I had Matt's Hall shoes on, I would have been trying to kill as much time with that kick. It would have taken me a minute and a half to put the ball on the tee just to get through that.
You can't do that. You can't do that. But no, it was good to them, and good credit to them, and there's lots of good footage coming, so we're working on a bit of a highlights pack for them, so they'll get a copy of the full game and all the highlights and before and after stuff in the sheds, and obviously footage from the night, because it was a big night back here at the club, so
that's the first time they played on that field.
Never played, so, that's right.
It's tough to, you play on grass all year, then you end up getting artificial, we have people obviously don't like that idea, but that's probably one of the premier fields in our competition.
Yeah.
And for those kids to sort of handle it the way they did, there's a shout out to them as well.
They did very, very well, very well. All right, well, let's move on.
Yep.
Let's talk under 12s, mate. And we were there filming, and what an absolute Bobby Dazzler it was, mate. It's at the start, I've got to be honest, if I was Coach Lawrence, I would have been nervous as buggery.
Well, they were 6-0 down and then 12-10 down.
That's right. And I thought it was going to be a Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And something happened at half time, a little bit of jungle juice or something, and next thing you know, they come out the other end and they're
Bit
on
of a
fire.
coach's spray, to be quite honest.
Well, don't forget last week against Brothers, they were down 6-0 for a while as well.
Yeah,
so,
no, that's right,
you know.
that's right. So, mate, you're a part of that team, Hutcho, mate. You're one of
Yeah.
their trainers. How did it feel, bud, to get that win? And
Oh, it was unreal.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it was great.
Yep.
It was a bit of a teary moment, bit of a tearjerker.
we saw that, mate. We saw you bust an eye.
Nah, it was...
So what happened at half time? Because it was close, and then you just come out in the second half. We had a bit of a prediction on the commentary. You'll hear it. We said, geez, if they can get out there and give it a go and just, sort of get that first try on the board, they might run away with this.
Yeah, I
And
think
that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks have started slow. I think it's just a bit of nerves. They've done really well all year. They only lost 1 game against a team that got pushed up a division. And they didn't get belted by that team either.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it was just a bit of nerves and that. And, yeah, they just need to relax a bit and play their own game and stuff like that. And the opportunities would come. And, yeah, super coach Jared gave him a good spray. Gave him a good proper spray.
Probably the first time all year.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty calm. It's like he takes no-dos on the way to game sometimes. Like, he's pretty calm. But, yeah, he got pretty heated out there in the middle at half-time, which was good, and gave him a good rev up. And, yeah, they came out firing. And, yeah then they ended up putting it through them. So.
Oh, mate, it was good. They did a very good job. They really ran away in
They
the
were
end.
definitely the fitter team. From an outsider looking in, they were definitely a team that was much fitter than Quakers Hill.
Yeah.
Quakers Hill had some bigger bodies, but
Definitely.
the 12s are a bit of a mobile pack, and they really provided that.
So what you're
sort of
saying
go
is more
forward.
suicides next year. That's what pays off.
Well, anyone out there watching, maybe, but
Give him some coat hangers, make him do some
Yeah.
hard yards, the old 1980s coat hanger. That'll
so
help him
yeah,
out.
32-12
It was
Yeah.
good.
which is a pretty decent gap in the grand final.
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
top 2 teams.
Yep, it
played
was
off the
top 2
GF.
teams, yeah.
Will Winsley Worth and Cooper Dennett picking up 2 tries. Levi Try picking up 1, and Riley Graham with the last one. Kicked pretty well too. I think they only missed 2 goals, 2 opportunities.
They
and,
kicked very well, mate. A few of their boys have been putting in a bit of red hot
Yeah.
practice, and it really showed on the weekend. So good on them. They did a good
Yeah.
job. So funny story of Riley Graham, mate, as you know,
Oh,
because
shorts.
the shorts. You would have been in the sheds blowing up deluxe. The kid turns up grand final. There's always one in the team that forgets his gear. Poor dad had a panic attack. He nearly drove his brand new big huge.
I don't know why
truck thing.
I don't know why Dad Luke actually didn't see that when he was leaving home in the morning.
Oh,
After maybe the shenanigans the day before. But
I think it was a few schooners the night before, but we're in the car park and he's talking to me and he's in a panic, and I didn't realise I caught him in a fluster, and he's telling me how he's got this going on, this going on, this going on. He's just reversed out that big Ram truck thing or whatever it is he's got,
big
you know.
16-wheeler.
And he's just reversed it out, and he's come within a whisker of taking out this car behind him and the shield are in it and everything. And he's like, oh, sorry, love, my kid forgot his shorts. And he's burnt out the car park, raced down to...
Yeah, gave him the key to Tampa and he got in, raided the tubs, got back within about, it was about a minute, 30 seconds to him. It was under a minute, within the minute before kickoff. So,
He was very lucky, mate. I've got to be honest. I couldn't believe he did it because, as you know, you've got to be full uniform matching, particularly for grand finals. So,
of all the days.
Of all the days to stuff up. But, no, good on
all
Riley
worked
as well.
out,
He played well, mate.
Big
But
crowd too, 3, 4.
I was just about to actually ask Tara that. Yeah, you guys were there in the crowd as supporters.
Yeah,
Not
there was
on.
a lot of people there. It was
Yeah,
good.
how'd you find it sitting amongst the atmosphere? Lots of noise?
Yeah, I actually loved it, not being in the manager's desk.
Yeah.
I was like, this is...
Well, you
this was
weren't on
nice.
camera, you weren't on manager's
Yeah, it was
desk, you
actually
weren't part of
really
a
good.
team, you just got to
Yeah.
kick back and relax
Yeah,
with
no,
some...
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, that's good. There was a good crowd.
Yeah.
And when you watch the game, you can see there's a good pan that comes back to the crowd, and it's 5 or 6 deep all the way up the sideline.
Yeah.
There's had to be a couple of hundred people minimum.
Yeah, I think
Minimum.
it was the same at the Ponds. It's good to see all the purple out in the crowd.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
good.
it's not only mum and dad that go and do it. It's mum, dad, auntie, uncle, grandparents, siblings.
Yeah,
you
real
know,
family
so
affair.
It was really good.
you know, so they were, both teams were well supported, and obviously, you know, we'll speak about it later. But then coming back to the grand final party, those same support groups were here, and we had standing room only in that room.
Yeah, it was packed in the room. Wow, we thought we'd have 100, and we had enough chairs, and
Yeah.
he's bringing more chairs out. It was that big, so it was an awesome day.
Now this
All about the kids.
time next year, we'll be having a grand final breakfast. I reckon 7 o'clock grand final breakfast.
Have a go at this
Hey,
place.
if I had to do a
Place.
grand final breakfast this year,
It could have been
I
ugly.
wouldn't have made it.
You'd be doing a 4 a.m. special, so
A
we do-
9 o'clock kickoff
An
doesn't help.
ornament.
No.
Yeah, true that, true. But 32-12 in the end.
Yep.
And an absolute Bobby Dazzler. So, mate, we've got a few of their tries here, and there was a few. So, let's go through the highlight reel and have a squiz at some of their tries, eh? Let's go.
Sounds good.
So try number 1 here, obviously, moving the ball out to the right-hand side. And just, as he's done all year, mate, young Levi Tribe off the right foot.
Yeah.
He's got a big step on him. He was too good to go through him on that one, so that was good to see.
They were set up right side as well. They would have scored either way, whether he come back in.
This was a great try, this one.
Yeah, this is from their captain, mate. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that Will Winsley-Worth?
It is.
Yep.
And
He stood out that whole game.
Yeah, he played well.
This is straight after Quakersill took the lead too. Like, that's off the restart.
Yes, it was off the restart.
So, and here he goes again, whipping around him. This one was a bit of a coach killer for me, mate, because...
Oh, I know. When he passed it.
What about he passes it to his teammate in goals to score the try? Great team spirit.
Yeah, that's
what was it? Friendship try?
Oh, he said it's a friendship try. We went a bit early on the try celebration there on the weekend. Apologies for that. But he whips around and scores the try. But I think my favourite try is coming up where they work the ball from left side all the way to right, right side all the way back to left. And it's very, very good for a team of this age. So not this one, maybe the next one. But this I think, come really off the forward there. He pops that pass out, creates the space for Will. And, mate, Will speed to burn again around the outside, mate. So, yeah, I thought your forwards did well, mate.
Yeah, they did do well.
I thought they did really well, mate.
The half of the season, they've really come into their own, you know.
Absolutely.
Lucas.
Another tip, Will. 2 hands.
2 hands for beginners, Will.
Lucas and Hunter played really, really strong all year. And then the forwards coming off the bench as well.
So it was the old dummy half scoot there, eh? Cooper Denon caught him napping. That was a good one. That really sealed it then. That was game over, let's be honest. This try here, I think it is, if we watch this. Let's look how much we move this ball. We go from left to right side of field, all the way across. Good ball. You know, these are only young kids. Another good ball, gets outside. Billy, quick play the ball, and we go straight back left. Like, they're off. Look at them, caught them off guard already, and bang, left. We got a camera switch there, but effectively we go straight back left. We've had a prop fall over, but that's all right. And straight back left again. Now, to me, if you could get a group of kids to move the ball left to right, right to left, and catch the other side dreaming because they shifted, mate, that's quite good. I don't know if you practice that, mate.
No, we haven't been. We've been working on that at training. No, we haven't been working on that a lot at training, and you know, spreading the ball and you know, working your first 3, you know, 2-3 tackles down to the right edge or your left edge, depending on where you are, and getting deep and standing to 45, and you know, running straight. Draw the defender in, pass it, and all that sort of stuff. And they've done that quite a few times this year. It's been really good to see. There's been some absolute stellar tries, like when they've really drawn them in, realised, like, hang on, I can run through here, and then I can pass it and stuff like that. And yeah, it's good to see.
Mate, they did good. When I was watching that, I watched that a few times over, and I thought, how good's that? Like, you can't see 15 and 16-year-olds doing enough of that, let alone 12 turning 13. So, yeah, credit to the team. Credit to all the guys and to yourself, mate, and to Jared and young Ryan Watt. Yeah. And obviously Charlene's your manager, so you got a good crew there. So, very, very good. Crew, so can't complain. But
it's very exciting for both age groups because, you know, they're obviously, with the way the structure's set up, they're going to move up a division next year, and it'll be a good challenge for them. So you want to try and keep that crew together, including the staff, and try and get that monotony through and, you know, come out smashing next year. So.
All right. Well, mate, when we went through the videos, we had a hit of the week or tackle of the day or something like that between the two games and went through them. And, you know, there were some huge hits this weekend down at some of the other grounds. Let me tell you, I watched a video of it earlier. I won't get into names, but geez, I just watched a video that was out of Bobby Dazzler.
We've already pointed out the young fella from Minchbury on that try saver with Zaid in the 11.
That was a great tackle, but we were looking for a magpie one, and we did find one with hit of the week. We might see if we can get a little bit of volume here because I don't know if we can hear the reaction of the crowd or even the way the commentators, like, it was good. I'll see if we can get a bit of volume. We'll see if it speaks for itself. So let's have a listen. Here we go. Picked up by the Quakersill number 2. Well young Alira Billy. Put on your Alira. Good effort there. Dummy half goes again.
Just gave a bit of...
Oh, big Spencer. What a shot. Tackle of the match.
Well, and
here we go.
Just gave away a penalty.
Well, there's a little bit of argy-bargy. I turned away for a second and I missed that one, Benny. What happened there, mate?
Push and shove. It just handbags at 10 paces. I'll speak to the captain.
Yeah, I tell you, like, probably the video probably doesn't do it justice, but we were
was a
obviously.
big tackle.
It was huge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that whole sideline just went, whoa, they all erupted, but the young fella didn't like it. He got up, he hit him in the gangulies, he said. He accidentally got him in the ball bag, and next thing you know, they was pushing and shoving. I thought we were going to get our first fisticuff from a little fella, but they managed to control themselves. So, but yeah, it was a good hit anyway,
I think
nonetheless.
he's
So.
here tonight. He set up a table out there to do signatures.
He
and
goes,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah. He's in the crowd. God bless him. But no, it was a good one. It was a good hit, you know. So it was good. It's good to see some solid contact from the young fellas. But yeah, but it was all in all a great weekend, and the team should be very proud, mate. And
It's a ripper of a weekend.
yeah, Matty Hall should be obviously very, very proud with his crew as well. And for the first time ever, not only did we win 2 premierships, but the Graham family with Luke and Josh,
Yep.
Yeah.
brothers, both have kids who played, Riley and Elias, and both of them won premierships. So,
Yeah, what's
so
that?
2 dads with 2 kids in 2 separate teams, both
pretty exciting.
both winning, you
Yeah,
know,
it's
and that's a pretty cool little thing
And
to
the
have
other
happen.
side of the dice is you've got obviously Jared and Mason. You've got Matt and his boys too. So it's always really good
yeah.
to be able to, you know, coaching a premiership's great, but when you can do it with your own kid, it just gives that little bit extra.
mate,
to it. And
absolutely.
obviously, you're a trainer of your own boy
Yeah.
Bryson, so
Yep.
it means a little bit sort of more, you know, something that you can always sort of hang your hat on or have conversations with.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
right.
in the
It's
next
good.
time period, it's always going to have that. So it's
Good
good.
memories.
It is.
Mate, it is good. It is good. And there was a few across the board. Obviously, Christine filled in as well. So she had her young fella,
Yep.
Jackson, Charlene with Billy, of course. I love the Ryan Watt story. Former player. That was the highlight for me, if I'll be honest. Former player, learned his craft at the club, got to an age where probably, got to stop playing as such. And rather than leaving the club and not being a part of the club, he decided to stay on. Helped be a trainer for his younger brother.
Yeah, he's been great with the 12s
and
this
he's-
year, with the kids.
Yeah, he's been
Good
very
kid,
good,
Ryan.
mate. And I've always made it known that for myself, I'm not probably a massive fan of the young teenagers working with the kids because sometimes it can get a little bit out of hand. But, mate, he showed great maturity. He was very, very good. So, yeah, big shout out to him if he ever watches
Been a
this.
great help.
He's
Thank
been,
you, Ryan.
He's been good, mate. Our former Magpie, that stuck around to become a trainer, and hopefully one day he'll be a coach, and it'll be even better again. He got himself a grand final. We've had a few of those through the years. Johnny Rawlings, obviously, Matt Mel's young fella, Khan, was also a trainer. But yeah, to do it and get to the grand final and do it,
Yeah, it's
and
pretty
win that
exciting.
shield in the grand final must have been pretty good in their household.
Yeah.
Mum and Dad would have been proud as punch. So, but anyway, very, very good. All right, well, mate, I think we should move on from this and see if we get a bit of crowd interaction, do a bit of NRL wrap. What do you reckon, guys?
Yeah, happy to see it.
All right, let's go through and talk a little bit of NRL, do some tips and see what the crowd thinks. Oh, there's that one that scares the shit out of you. What about the backslap in the crowd? Oh, mate, they just got his young brother snoozing.
Just before we get into Hutcho's tips, I'm going to suggest a new segment for next season. It's to do with something that gets our gears, grinds our gears, because I've had a gutful of the Tigers. I'll give you the tip. They are a basket case.
Any Tiger supporters? Any Tiger
I'll look
supporters?
down the camera and just go, I'm...
No Tiger supporters,
No,
Benny.
it doesn't matter. So
They're too embarrassed to say it, mate. That's
But,
the problem.
Mate, Sheen's gone, quit, right? Their 5-year plans lasted 8 months. That's great, right?
Joking.
Benji gets one game, they obviously beat the Dolphins by 1. Did you see what they gave Luke Brooks before the game as a farewell gift after 11 years with the club?
Probably pack of M&Ms or something. Or
They gave him a 1-burner Weber barbecue.
oh, you're joking.
I kid you not.
That's
on the
terrible.
field, on the actual field, they had a presentation. Not a jersey in a glass.
A barbecue.
A barbecue, one of those single
Jesus.
tabletop barbecues.
So not
that
even a
Weber
good
made.
Weber?
No.
Not even the no, I was about to say
That
not
was
even a,
that was giving. They gave it to a guy that's played 200+ games for the club.
Wow.
yeah, but
Is
you
that
did
because they've been paying him about $700,000
Well,
too
much.
every year?
That's what I was
We're
going to
now-
just about to say. That you didn't
Maybe
see
he
the,
should pay him.
We're now
Yeah.
going to be paying Sheens again, and he's not even there. It's the second time we've done that.
You're
So,
joking. So they're going to honour that contract, Benny.
They have to.
Yeah,
They
that's
have to.
terrible.
So
Anyway,
that'll
well,
grind my gears. There'll be a segment next year. What grinds Nash's gears?
all
That'll
right,
be.
well, how about we do this
guaranteed.
segment? We worry about next year. Next year.
So Latrell Mitchell gone for a week after his dog shot on the weekend. Sorry,
Yep.
cheap shot.
Cheap shot.
Bit of an elbow to Tyson Frizzell.
Your mate
he'll-
Frizzell, what happened?
Yeah,
I actually didn't see it. I'll have to check
just
him out, make sure he's all
hit him
right.
with an elbow while he's on the ground. So
He's my mate,
he'll get a
Tyson.
week. So he'll miss the Roosters South clash because they got the bye next week. So he
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
actually do that. So Jack White looks to be bailing out of the South contract. He at this point in time wants to stay at Canberra.
Wow.
So
Where do
watch
you get
this
this
space.
gossip from?
I got sources.
You've got some
I
sources out there in the world, mate. And they
Um,
come true too. They're pretty good. They always come through.
So,
Are you the mole from back in the
No,
day?
no, just
He's hairy like the mole.
No.
I don't know if he's the mole.
just know how to use Google. So, Jack White looks like he'll be reneging on that deal. Same thing as when Cherry Evans did it with the Titans to stay at Manly. So,
Bloody hell, what's with this mob and these contracts, and they give them up, and
they don't mean anything, you know. So,
bloody punishment. Anyway,
Josh Schuster, reserve grade this weekend. There's an $800,000 player playing reserve grade. It's a lot of money to hold down in the lower division. So
that's a lot of dough, isn't it?
it is
So where's he going back to?
reserve grade. So he's playing New South Wales Cup for Blacktown.
Do you know who foots the bill for the week when that happens?
Is it Blacktown?
Yeah.
yeah. So
It's unbelievable,
that's
isn't
a
it?
fair whack of cash.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
$800K sitting in a player that.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
You're telling me Manly don't pay his wage?
No, not for that week. If he doesn't play, so when a player drops down, if they don't play in that top side, and this is the problem why in years gone by, when we've had local clubs that have been the feeders, they can't afford to be the feeder because they end up having to pay the salary of that player for the week.
Yeah, but you're in the top 30.
Don't matter. It's unbelievable, isn't it? You'd never think that's a thing, but that's true.
Wow.
So he'll
Anyway,
go down.
moving on.
He'll go down and play for Blacktown on the weekend, which will help
So
Blacktown.
Sea
but,
Eagles, Blacktown Sea Eagles.
Yeah.
Ooh, where's that? Is that a HE Labour?
Possibly. I don't know. I didn't look.
Mate,
that
that'd be
far into it.
unbelievable to go and watch, wouldn't it?
Well, mate, he'd come off the bench.
Well, that's
the
what
way he's been
happened.
playing.
Old mate was playing for. Sorry to segue here, but old mate, what's his name, was playing for Emu the other week.
McKendry.
McHenry, yeah.
Oh, well, he's not. I don't think he's not in there.
No. But I'm saying, like, when you got that quality
Yeah.
of player out there, mate, they're miles above the rest.
Mate,
you know,
I don't think it costs you $10 to go and watch Blacktown Workers at AJ Labour on the weekend.
you never know. Anyway, all right, that's an interesting fact.
So the Tigers have got a halfback for next year. Aiden Caesar's coming back from England. He's going to be slotting
Jeepers.
into that 7 role,
right.
just until Fainu gets back. Basically, the Manly guy they've signed, so he's only a 19-year-old kid. So I think they want to have him play with Caesar at some stage just to get some time and then make that jump. So
So where does that leave Jaden Sullivan
no idea. Fullback probably
with a barbecue?
with a barbecue.
With the
yeah.
barbecue.
So if you play for the
Turn of
Tigers,
sausages.
expect a barbecue
Don't get
as a
as many
parting
at once.
gift. So.
Oh, it's the best, isn't it?
I will ask. I'm going to ask the panel a question.
All right.
Oh, God.
A wooden spoon. Who do you think gets it? So you've got the Tigers, you've got the Bulldogs, and you've got the Dragons.
Mate, I went off early the other night, on Saturday night, I think it was,
Yeah, you did go off
because the Dragons
I got you
blitzed
excited.
out in front of the Storm.
Oh, God.
Wow, was I pumped up. I was so excited. And then they choked.
They got beat
And
by-
the Storm.
I think they got beat by 14 or something.
Yeah, they did.
Terrible.
Oh, yeah,
Terrible. Doesn't matter what it was. They shouldn't have bloody... Anyway, it don't matter. Such is life. But, yeah, look, Dragons.
You think?
Yeah.
They're
The
still
Tigers are
three.
still on the bottom, aren't they?
Yeah, they're still 3
I'm
points. The
gonna say
Tigers are still
Tigers.
3 points below anyone else with 2 games to go. So,
Tigers.
I'll
Yeah,
say
probably Tigers then. Fair enough. Probably
and
Tigers.
your 2 grand final teams and a winner. 2 weeks out of the semi-finals.
I only go Panthers, Broncos.
To be
Yeah.
the grand finalists?
Yeah, I
okay.
think so.
Who wins?
Panthers. I
Yeah.
just can't see
Yeah.
anybody.
Panthers, Warriors, Panthers.
I was going to say Warriors too,
Yeah.
and Panthers.
I'm gonna-
Warriors could get there.
I'm going to throw in a darkie.
James is over there. Don't want to get him too excited.
Yeah, look at old James in the crowd. He said, "Did you say Warriors, bro?" Oh, got the chili pin on already, eh?
Without knowing where the bracket sits, I think Newcastle will be the grand final.
Wow,
They were
big
really good on the
call.
weekend.
They've won 7
I
in a
hope
row.
not. It'll be 50 to
Yeah,
nil.
they've won 7 in a row. They've made Melbourne look poor. They made Cronulla look poor, and they made South Sydney look a
Yeah.
little bit sort of second rate last week. So, and that's without their 6. That's without their halfback Jackson Hastings back this week. So,
Well.
I'm telling you, if they get a run and they get an opportunity to play someone like the Roosters, if they make the 8, or someone like Canberra, they'll roll them into the second week of the final. They're going to be 1 game out of a premium.
I heard a stat today on the way home that in 97 and 2001 when they won, they went on a run like this. So you never know.
So I think the way the brackets work, I think if Newcastle can avoid Penrith into the GF, you'll have a Newcastle Penrith grand final.
Yeah,
And just because everyone else is going for Penrith. I
I'd
would,
rather
I
someone
would,
else.
I'd like
Sicker than me.
Newcastle are due. What is it?
Someone else to
20,
go.
22 years
Oh,
now.
mate, it'd be good for Newey if that
Yeah,
happened.
how
But
good
look,
would that be?
yeah,
Marty
That would
you
go
going
crazy.
up Summerland Point, that's for sure.
if you get
Better
the
than Lego.
Yeah,
much
Lego.
better than Lego.
I'll be
But
throwing that Lego around like nobody's business.
no, I think it's going to be look, again, depending on how it all lands, but
Yeah.
if it ends up going Penrith Warriors, I think that's the go. Penrith Warriors,
Yeah.
and I tell you, you think it was big last time Panthers won in Western Sydney when they had went up against old mate before. You cannot get a bigger game than Penrith v the Warriors in Western Sydney. Mount Druitt Blacktown,
Oh, imagine.
it will be off its head. It will be off its
I
head.
think Penrith are the favourites. They'd be the shortest price favourites to go back to back in the history of the game, but because they're a fair whack away from everyone else in the
Sorry,
competition. So
behind your back, these kids are just whacking each other and everything. Sorry, they're a punishment. Oh, God,
Parramatta
love
done, gone.
Done, Para.
What do you
No
reckon?
chance.
Yeah, definitely.
Out. See you later.
Mathematically, they
Only
can still win, but they don't
Nah,
get
no
the teams
chance.
above
Steve
them.
was doing my head in.
Nah, no chance. Gone, skis. No good, no
hard to
good.
watch.
Anyway, well. Anything else mega exciting? Otherwise, we might move on.
No,
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Hutcho, you're the specialist. And
Apparently so.
well, apparently, we're not quite sure.
well,
right?
he picked the Tigers as a lock last week, and
Yeah.
guess what happened?
He picked the top.
The lock happened.
So these kids are going to bash each other by the end of the night. They're going to go in black and blue. Anyway, here we go. Because I like to start with the specialists.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Hit it.
Okay.
Here we go. Where's he's loaded? Oh, mate, they're not ready
Well,
for
I think,
ya.
no, but I think you've been doing that at the end before the lock.
No, have we?
Yeah, I think you're going off early a bit, haven't you?
Oh, have I gone off early? There's a special one for you, Hutcho, mate.
it
Come on, we
glasses?
should know this.
Yeah, I do know this. I know the one.
That's unlike you going off early.
Oh, so we got this one. You're right. This loads up for your 100%. You
Yeah.
are correct. I've
Yeah.
gone off early here.
Yeah.
It's not often that I come earlier, so it's a good.
That's all right.
What'd you laugh for?
Nothing.
There's an echo in the room. That's
It's an
all.
egg.
Mine's in the gutter.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I was being true for me word. All right, mate. Well, sorry about that.
All right.
Yeah, I have gone a bit early, so
that's all good.
let's go
All
through the
good.
tips. Let's see what the kids reckon.
All right.
Who's up first, mate?
Well, we'll just backtrack a bit. So last week, I got 6 from 8, which I'm pretty happy with. And I'm not talking about you, Billy.
He asked during the week. He put a special request in that you could be sacked, and,
Did he?
and that Billy Spencer could take
Hey, did
over
you-
as the
did you-
specialist.
Did you put the Tigers as a lock?
What?
Did you put the Tigers as a lock?
No.
No, so don't. No.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how good I am. I picked. I knew they were going to win, mate. Webbers were going out left, right, and centre. They were excited, up for the game. So
They didn't even give him meat tray.
He's
just
gonna
gave
go buy
him
his
the-
own
he's gonna
sausages.
go buy his own meat.
Let go of the bloody Weber, mate. Let go of the Weber. All right, what are we doing? Who's the
Anyway.
first game?
All right, so this weekend, so Thursday night, we've got Panthers versus the Eels.
Battle of the West.
So, well, I don't think there'll be much of a battle.
All right, who thinks Penrith or Para? Which one? Who? Penrith. The call in the crowd's Penrith.
It could be.
Listen to the boss. What'd you go, mate?
Jack Allen, I'll give you a 20-point head start.
Ooh, 20-point head
Hang on, is
start.
Moses back?
No, Moses is gone for the year.
Gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Penrith, 100%.
Yeah, he's with
All right.
Jesus at the moment.
So you're tipping Penrith, obviously.
So, yeah, I'm tipping Penrith.
All right, Penrith,
Yeah.
there's the first one for the night. Tipping Penrith. What's the next one?
All right, so Friday, we've got Friday night, we start with the Warriors versus the Dragons.
Go the Dragons.
So, it's pretty hard to go against the Warriors at the moment.
What do you reckon, lads? Who are we going with? Warriors?
Who even are the Dragons these days?
Oh,
You got to say it in
jeez.
your Kiwi voice. Can you do that?
Trifano, afterwards.
Oh, okay. Is that pretty good, James?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Good stuff. So,
That's
we'll
good.
go the
Somebody
Warriors
gotta
on that
get-
one.
Somebody gonna get hurted real bad.
My hat, my coat.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh.
No.
So then we've got Dolphins and Cowboys.
Who is it, guys? Who's going in? Dolphins or Cowboys?
Dolphins.
What are we
Fins are
going?
down at the
Cowboys,
moment,
Dolphins,
very down.
Dolphins,
Cowboys will win.
Cowboys. What'd you say?
Is Valentine's home?
Cowboys.
I don't know, but the Dolphins have drowned. So they've beached themselves. They're
Flipper-
Gonski. So we're going to go for the
is-
Cowboys.
Flipper is like that other thing that passed away yesterday, the big whale.
Oh, bigger
Sad,
one.
wasn't it? Yeah.
I didn't pack it.
The killer whale in the
Whales are whales. It happens.
I
Move
can't
on.
remember
Come
his
on.
name.
Let's
Poor
go.
thing.
There's still
Such
plenty
is
of whales
life.
around here.
Get
isn't
Peter
there?
out.
Plenty of whales around here.
Oh, mate. I'm the big
Peter out.
whale.
Go get the animal from the whale.
Anyway,
What's the next one you got down there on the
moving
floor?
on. So we've got Saturday night. Starts with Storm versus Titans.
Storm. Up the storm.
Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have to go Storm on that one.
100% Storm.
Yeah. Then we've got Roosters versus the Tigers.
Tigers.
Roosters.
Tigers?
Roosters.
You're on another planet, mate.
Roosters, no
I'll be going the Roosters because
Yeah, 100%
the
the
Tigers will
Roosters.
forget to go because I'll be too busy barbecuing.
That's right.
by themselves.
They're by themselves. Yeah.
Oh, stop it.
James Maloney's son.
You're an animal.
Jimmy Maloney. Anyway, so then we've got Raiders and Broncos. So it's pretty hard to go against the Broncos at the moment. So moving on to Sunday, 2 games is Dogs versus Manly.
Who's it? Doggies or Manly?
Manly.
Even without Troy.
I'm hearing Bulldogs. Bildo's quite loud, but I'm hearing Bulldogs around him.
So doggies are going to win.
Doggies
Thanks,
it is.
Jack. All right, Doggies it is. I was going to say them anyway. And then we've got Knights versus the Sharks.
Nice.
It's got to be Knights.
I reckon this could be match of the round.
Tim Cronulla.
No, it's
it's
McDonald,
not.
it's
It's
up
back
at
in
McDonald
Newcastle.
Jones.
They'll have 40,000 people there again.
They'd be,
40,000 at a
Knights have
25,000
Yep.
seater stadium.
Knights have got
Houses.
them.
That's
Knights have got them
unbelievable.
covered.
Fit 15,000 more people in.
Knights have got them covered.
So we're going the Nova Castrians there. So,
All right,
so that
nice.
finishes it off. Yeah.
There we go. Very good.
So,
All right,
now,
mate.
since you went off early,
Since I went
I'll
off
let you
early,
now do
now
that.
we're going to do it because I
Now
love
you
the,
can
I
do
love
the
the little
intro.
picture. Here we go. Let's do it. Look at that head. You look like you're Amish, mate. Anyway,
I could be.
what's your pick? What's your guaranteed? I've got $100. I'm giving it to you. You're giving me an absolute certainty. Who is it?
If it's Penrith again, Tony's going to go off his
don't
nut
pick
behind
Penrith,
the
that's-
table.
So I'm going that good that I've actually forgot to pick a lock.
Oh,
But anyway,
Can I give you a suggestion?
of course.
Souths, because they got the bye.
Didn't think of
Lock
that.
in Souths for the 2 points. They got the bye.
I
Well,
think.
no, I made it interesting last week, so why don't I make it interesting this week?
All right, you go for it.
Bulldogs.
Yeah, all right, we'll go the Bulldogs.
We're locking in the Bulldogs. Here we go. Jeez, that's
Don't
tough.
ask me why, but
We're gonna, yeah, because your Bulldogs are Bulldogs.
Hey,
mate,
true.
that's right,
Bulldogs
so-
Manly is always a good game. Remember those
Anyway.
3 o'clock games with on ABC 15 years ago? Bulldogs Manly was always a game you used to watch at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on
Yeah.
Sunday.
yeah.
They're playing the old-fashioned puncheons in the crowd. They're going down the line one at a time, and like they're gonna go home with bruises. How do you stop 13-year-olds being idiots?
Whoever sit next to
You're going. You
whoever,
sit back
look,
and watch.
whoever sit next to Hudson's in the world of pain.
Oh, Hudson will kill him. He's the Hudson Hornet, we call him. He'll absolutely kill somebody. Don't let him hit you. I've got a funny
All
feeling.
good.
But anyway, all right. So, well, mate, thanks for joining us. But we might see if we can
No
give away
dramas.
some cash now, eh? Make that cash call, and then we're gonna get these kids up and do a few interviews and
I think-
play some games and
Yeah.
see what trouble we can cause with them. So, but let's see if we can give away a little bit of cash first. Here goes our cash call. Let's do it. All right, here we go.
So last week we had a crowd.
They were in the crowd. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, that was crazy. It was your husband, by the way.
Yeah.
That was a fluke. So what do we got tonight? Back to $50, I've heard.
Yep.
That's terrible, $50. That's so cheap. Should be double that.
Remember what they're going to say?
The code word's grand
Grand
final.
final.
Grand final.
Hello.
Nope.
Oh,
Loser. Not good. Hi, you've got Mags, Nashi, and Tara for swooping season episode 11. How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you, mate?
Good,
Yeah,
mate.
Hutcho's here too.
And
just so you
Hutcho,
know.
sorry. The specialist is here as well. We tried to give you some money, but you haven't answered the call the way that we need.
Oh
to.
no, I'm a flogger. What is it? A flocker. What is it?
now,
Something like that.
Who have we got on the phone?
It's Aaron. Aaron Langan, not Aaron Gregory.
Oh, Coach Aaron, how are you, brother?
2 Aarons in a row.
Oh, no. That's
2
not
Aarons
good.
in a row. I should have known
Sorry,
better.
bud.
Oh, no worries.
Cheers, brother.
See
See you
you.
next time.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Bye.
He was here last week and everything.
He was here as well. He was
Yeah.
in the crowd.
All right.
Here we go.
What do we do if we don't give it away tonight? We're gonna have to do something.
Keep
We
it
have to
to
sit
next
there and
year.
We
just
keep it
bank
to next time. Here we go.
These clowns over here. Got another Sixers team here again.
It's like having under sevens. It's like the under sevens are back.
Hi, you've called Rebecca. If you could just leave your name and number, and I'll call you back.
Hey, Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca. It's Anthony from the Swooping Season. I'm here with Nashi, Tara, and our man Hutcho. We tried to ring you to give away some cash, but you did not answer. So, yeah, sorry about that. You miss out this time. Maybe next time. See you soon. Bye.
They're only missing 10 litres of fuel, to be honest. $50.
Oh. All right, boys. We've got to calm it down now. Someone's going to get a hurting really bad. They're not killing each other.
Jeez, I could have.
The old crowd.
There was plenty of games which.
All right. We've gone off early in the crowd. We've got the kids killing each other in the crowd. We've gone off early on the.
Are we the moment with Mags? The three of us?
You're not the moment with Mags. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to annoy some of these kids in the crowd. So you guys can do a vanish, disappear-a-roo, and I'm going to pull a couple of these lads up and annoy them. So
We've got to wait for our thing.
here we go, guys. Let's sneak on out and good luck to you. So, yeah, cool. Here we go. It's going to be a moment with Mags. How are we doing it? Yay! Oh, dear, oh, dear. All right, guys. Welcome to a moment with Mags. We've got our under 13s here tonight, so we're going to call out the crowd a couple of lunatics. So let's see if we can't drag up young Jack Allen, maybe Hudson. Who else wants to come up and sit on the lounge? Big Billy wants to come. Noah wants to come. Oh, stop hitting each other. Crikeys, they're going to kill each other. You can all squish in on this side. I'm scared someone's going to hit me in the arm and hurt me.
Yeah, Billy, you can sit next to me. No. Come here.
We want one more. Who else wants to come up and say hello? All right, here we go. One more.
Lean back. It's just chill. It's all right.
It's chill, bro. Who's coming? Oh, he's going to sit. Okay. Yeah, look, there's a special
Come sit-
seat
oh,
over
you can sit on
here.
my lap,
Come
it's
sit
all
next to Uncle Amph. Come right on. They don't have to be so far away. Come on, maybe.
It's all right. You're not. If you're not a donut, so it's all right.
Come on. You're too old for me. It's fine. It's safe. How are you, mate?
He looks so scared.
Good. You got to be loud when you're here up here. You got to talk loudly so all the mics can pick us up. How are we, lads?
Good.
Very good. So let's start from the end. Who we got down here?
Noah.
Hudson.
Billy.
Jack.
Liam.
Loom. Nice. Who's the smartest on the lounge?
Definitely not me.
I don't know how to spell. I'm not good.
I'm from River.
Orion is here. You're from Rivo.
From River. I can't spell.
I'm from Rivo. All right. How's our year, boys? What did we do? We all played some footy together under 13s this year. Well, Billy's a 12, but jumped into the 13s pretty much most weeks and was at training. So he's a born again 13. And how'd you find it, boys? Talk to me, Jack. You led the team captain, so let's give us a bit of a spray on the season, mate.
Oh, it was a pretty good year. We had a few ups and downs, but we didn't. Our last game we definitely saved our worst for last, but that's all right.
Yeah, 100%. Played like shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's all right. But
That's all right. We don't like St. Clair anyway.
We love each other, and that's all that matters.
Yeah,
so
pretty much.
that's all right. So, but we did well. You got to the grand final playoff.
Yep.
All right. We had a few new faces come through. Hudson come back after a few years of not playing footy, and now you're back, mate. So, how'd you find your season, bud?
Yeah, it was not too bad.
You enjoyed it?
Bit unfortunate at the end with our last game, but
That's all right, mate. That's all right. That's all right. You're a bit like the trendsetter of the team, aren't you? Sort of like the.
Hudson's on steroids.
Hudson's on steroids. He's not on steroids, but he comes in and he looks cool and he does his job. He had some good games this year, mate. You learn a lot. You obviously, you know, when you come back, you're a little bit rusty those first few weeks, you know. But mate, once you got your strides going, you bloody did well, mate. Some of your hits and some of your runs were stellar, you know, so very hard to beat. So, but yeah, mate, I'm glad you come back to the club and had a go. And mate, you young land to the side, mate, you had some chops and changes all year long, didn't you?
Yeah, I've been moved around a few positions.
You've been moved around. Nothing wrong with getting moved around, mate. That means you're doing a good job. So, but you settled in a bit of 5'8" towards the end there, mate. Started using the ball a bit. I thought it was really, really good. So, how do you think your season went?
Not too bad.
Not too shabby, yeah. And you got the kick-off duties as well, mate, because you got that
Yeah.
good boot on you.
Yeah.
No, you had a good year, mate. I think with a bit more work, mate, we'll be able to get you going next year. So, see how we go. All right. Down the end, mate. Young Noah, how are you, mate?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Welcome back to Australia. You left your team in the lurch for 2 weeks, and, you know, it's not your fault. We understand you love baseball, mate. But, you know, such is life. But we got on without you, nonetheless, so we don't need you next year. But No, I'm only joking. We're only joking. I'm only joking. We love you. So how was baseball, mate? Let's not talk footy for a minute. Tell us all about your trip. It must have been absolutely awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
What's
we
that?
won
Yep.
3 games out of 7.
Yep. 3 out of 7's good, mate.
Yeah.
But what was the experience like? Because obviously, for those that play baseball in Australia, they probably don't realise what it's like over there. How did you find, the big stadiums and the good grass and all that sort of stuff?
Oh, it felt weird because I haven't played on good stadiums yet.
Yep.
Because in Australia, there's no good stadiums here.
Did you get to use all the dressing sheds and all that sort of stuff?
We did,
Was it all pretty flash?
Yeah.
Yeah, different world, isn't it, over there, mate?
Yeah.
So, well, it's good to have you back anyway, mate. I was glad you enjoyed yourself. And young Bill, mate, you lucky to play a grand final with your natural age last week in the under-12s, mate. So how do you think you guys went?
Yeah, we went pretty good.
Well, you won, so obviously you went pretty good.
First half was a bit shaky.
First half shaky, but in the back end, you stepped up. You had a few good runs, mate, there, and obviously got hit of the week. And I believe they gave you best forward, was it? Did you get best forward?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had a pretty good game, mate. You got yourself a trophy, got yourself a big shield and a big pennant. So good on you, mate. So it was a really good job. So, all right. The toughest question of the night: who's got a girlfriend?
Oh, Liam does. Her name's Lexi.
We're going to get
Hudson
to him in a
does.
minute.
Her name's Evie. She's pretty hot, by the way.
Can I? I've got to tell you something. You've got to be careful of the bloke who knows who everyone's girlfriends are. That means he's got a close eye on all of them, mate.
Do you have one?
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, I used to.
So what's her name?
Oh, what's her name?
What's her name?
That's Omegle.
Lily.
For a different
Lily.
story.
Very good. You don't have a girlfriend, do you? Get away from him. What's her name?
Evie.
Evie.
Oh, she's hot.
You clearly don't have a girlfriend.
No, I'm no way.
Mrs. Palmer, what about your girlfriend?
Lexi.
Lexi. Good on yous.
Isn't she 2 foot tall? Like, isn't she Yeah, I thought
she's
so.
4'7".
4'7".
4'7".
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, bloody Jack and the Beanstalk. Bloody.
Yeah. Nothing against short people. Let's go. We love the short people.
Well, I don't know. You're too young for that flavour, but quite interesting nonetheless. There goes the sign. We won't worry. We'll fix that twice already. We'll just leave it there for the rest of the night. All right, and no girlfriend, Billy?
No.
That's good. Smart boys. So cut the smart ones, cut the silly ones. But anyway.
He's got boys.
All right, what's the plans next year, boys? Win
the grand final.
Win the grand final. Coming back to play?
Yep.
Coming back?
Women. Oh,
To
footy.
play?
Yeah.
Footy, mate,
Yeah.
not chess. We're talking
Yeah.
about footy. Footy, yeah. You reckon you'll be back?
Yeah, probably.
Coming back?
Yeah.
Probably? What do you mean probably? You coming back?
Yeah, I'll be back.
You'll be back. Good stuff, good stuff. Well, we've got league tag starting soon and we've got a bit of interest, so we've got a couple of teams going. But, boys, you had a really good year. You should be very, very proud of yourselves. I know we didn't get to that GF, but I tell you what, you did yourselves very proud, playing in a higher division, making it all the way. 1 game before the big dance. Last year you were 2 games away. This year you were 1 game away. And I said to the trainers and to our manager, James, is in the crowd. He's trying to be stealthy. Didn't want to come on camera. He wore his good shorts, so he didn't want to make sure anyone saw them. But we said if we had just all together 12 weeks earlier, where we would have been, obviously 12 weeks further down the path, but quality-wise and ability-wise would have been sensational. So, but he's did a really good job this year, through injury and stuff, so you should be really proud of yourself. So we'll keep up the good work. But I reckon in the short term, we finish up here talking to you lads, and let's watch these lunatics, and we're going to throw over to our good friend, young Tara, for a little bit of fun and flockery. So here we go. Let's make some magic happen. They're looking crazy, aren't they?
Okay, here we are with the 13s. I'm just going to get you to introduce yourself. So what was your name?
Bryson. TJ.
Sakai.
Samuel.
Troy.
Troy. All right, so they've got a challenge here tonight. Basically, it's who can get dressed the quickest, okay? But they've got to keep the balloon up in the air. So they've got to do at least, whoever would be the winner, you've got to get 4 buttons done up. Doesn't matter which 4. They don't have to be done up perfectly, but as long as you can get 4 buttons done up, okay? And if the balloon hits the ground, then basically you're out. You ready? Yeah. Maybe you could spread out a little bit. You stand here, Bryson. This is your balloon. Yeah, so you got to leave it on the table for now. You got to leave it on the table for now, and then you're going to throw your balloon up. And as you throw your balloon up, you got to keep it up and get dressed. All right? Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 3, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're going good here. Put it on back to front. It doesn't matter. Oh. Samuel. Keep going. Keep going. Oh. Oh, he's doing well. All right. You got 4 done up. Amazing. All right, we've got a winner over here. All right.
Can't get it done. What do I win?
We got to do another heat with the other guys. All right, take your shirt off.
I'll give up.
All right, and the other 5 guys, come over. Okay. Okay. You can undo your shirt. Doesn't matter. All right. You did well. Looks easy.
I like it.
All right.
No, bro, I couldn't find the button.
Here, we get this ready.
I got the pink one. Bro, how did Sam get 4 on like straight away? Well, it was a terrible dude.
All right, guys. Are you ready?
Yep.
Do you know what you need to do?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. You got to keep hitting it up. Wow, you're doing. Oh, you worked it out. Oh. Oh.
I've got 4.
All right, Jack, I think you're the winner.
Oh, Jack got 4, did he?
Yep.
Oh, Hudson was short by 1.
All right, Jack, you and is it Samuel?
Jack and Sam.
Yep. You guys are up for the playoffs. See who the winner is.
Let's go. Game on. I'll show you this shirt again.
All right. Yeah.
I don't want pink. I want purple.
All right, you get to choose which shirt.
Yeah, I want this one.
No, that's my original.
No,
This one, they messed me up. I could have got I want my purple to do.
I'll give you the pink one then. I'm having this shirt though. Use the pink one. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Oh, good one.
Which shirt are you?
That's an elimination. He knocked the balloons on the floor.
All righty, we ready? But so it's the first one to get the 4 buttons done up. Ready, set, go. Samuel's doing well. Watch the camera. All right. They're pretty even here, I think.
I've done 4.
Oh. All right, Jack's the winner. Good job, guys. Well done. Well done.
You win yourself a button-up shirt. And what's their prize?
Aaron's closet.
A balloon, a free balloon. All right, a little bit of fun for the kids, bit of fun. So here we go. But God bless, God bless, God bless. But
we just need to.
There's always some fun to be.
Just need to point out the footwear from young Troy there.
Oh, what about that? Actually, Troy, can you come on back, mate? Come on up. Come back up here. Come back up. Here we
Leave your footwear
go.
on.
Here we go.
Leave your footwear on, buddy.
Come on, up you come. Come right over
I
here.
didn't even notice those before.
Come and stand right about here. Turn around. Come over. Come a bit further out. Let's go. Let's go to the other camera. Let's see if we can catch these shoes. Oh, can you tell what they are? Absolute horrible.
They're good.
Mate, what? Let's see if we can get a zoom in. Come on out here and give us a parade. You got to do like a little catwalk for us, back and forth. They are absolutely, they are terrible. Where did you buy them from, mate?
Where did we get them from?
City Beach.
City. You know what?
They're probably really expensive too.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a bit of flair, a little bit of
We'll
colour.
have a go
on
at
your
the
shoes.
colours on these things. These things are... Here we go. We're coming down here. We're going to see if we can get a
issues.
zoom in on these shoes. Have a go with these. Look at this. Nashie's going to join him. Wow.
Who wins? Who wins?
Who's got the best shoes? Troy's got the best shoes.
Enjoy playing Division 6 next year.
Mate, they are very, very special. Have a quick seat, mate. We didn't get to talk much to you. We'll do an impromptu. So, mate, this was your first year of footy this year.
Yep.
How'd you find it?
Oh, it's good.
Good fun? You had some fun? Met some good larrikins?
Yep.
And how many years of footy you had before this one?
0.
0. So first year.
Yeah.
And I think it's fairly safe to say that you were a pretty substantial player, mate. You made some good breakaways, a few good tries. Obviously, your tackle tech was pretty good as well, mate. What did you do before doing this?
I did boxing.
Did a bit of boxing
And
before
swimming.
this. A bit of swimming. Mate, you certainly know how to handle yourself on the field with the boxing, though. Karate chopping some of those people in the tackles and stuff like that. So I thought you did a pretty good job, mate. So congrats on joining us. A chance coming back next year. What do you think? Awesome, mate. Very good job. Well,
Don't forget, Troy was at academy this year for the first time.
yes.
With the under 13s academy.
Yes, he was.
6 weeks after league tag.
Yes, correct.
And he's turned into an absolute champion player.
Champion
So
player, mate. Absolutely
It
champion.
just shows how important that academy is once you get it up and running
Now,
to get out there and do it.
I'm sure Mum won't mind me saying this, and she might agree. But when we had you over there at the old academy stuff, and you come down to the field, and we're doing a bit of extra work, I wasn't sure if these were real or if they were painted on. Because it was like when you left, I was like, "Oh, that kid, I'm gonna kill him. That kid, I'm gonna kill him. I could have killed him." But you're not too shabby, are you, mate? After a while, we got to know each other, and you got lucky enough to work with Benny and with Big James and Hutcho, and got to meet some new mates, and you've enjoyed it, though?
Yeah.
That's all that matters, mate. So, well, thanks for joining us on the lounge. Please don't wear those to training. They are horrible.
No, we're up to the game, though.
Yeah, game day, whatever you like, mate. Whatever you like. But, yeah, maybe you should have got a better colour than pink.
No.
Like
Want to
pink one?
stand out?
Could have got purple.
Well, you can be like Pink Panther and you can exit stage right if you
You
wish.
can exit stage right. Or you can stay here. It's up to you, mate. Whatever you want to do. Okay,
You'll
bye. See ya. See you, mate. Oh, impromptu. We love it. All right, so, well, there we go. A little bit of fun. In the nest, guys. It's time to talk a little bit of magpie love. Here we go. Let's make it happen.
That's the one that gets me all the time.
Well, it didn't have sound today. It must have had a dodgy load. But
That's
anyway.
a scary one.
That's all right.
That's the one that gets me.
It
every
does
single
scare
time.
you a bit. So, in the nest,
We're gonna have.
all things magpie.
I think we're gonna go.
Jeez.
So we're in the nest.
We're in the nest twice.
2.0.
2.0 in the nest. All right, well, guys, lots of great things. More past nest than anything. So, massive shout out to committee member and our specialist, Mr. Mark Hutchinson, for coordinating and organising the very first annual Northwest Magpies Golf Day out there at Riverside Oaks. I think we had in total 100 and, what was the number? 102 players in total. 102 golfers. That was off its head.
No, not 102 golfers.
Oh,
102
sorry.
participants.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't go. There was a couple that you would call golfers.
Hey, I was top
Hutcho
shelf.
is one of them. I'll
Hutcho's
give you
a
the
good
tip,
golfer.
a smoky.
Yeah, he was a smoky, but I dressed up in drag for the day because I was in an all-girls team, so I put my makeup on, my eyeliner.
Yeah, that's a normal Friday for
my
you. So I don't
lipstick.
understand why.
You are?
I'm sure you hated it.
Oh, it was so good. Well, I went around with 3 of the girls, and they were a punish. It was the funnest day I've had in a very long time, so big shout out to them for allowing me to be a part of their crew for the day. Otherwise, I didn't have a team. But and mate, you went with Hutcho, I believe, from memory.
We did. We had a really good day. We might have hit a kangaroo or two.
Yeah,
not on purpose.
There was
quite a few kangaroos.
I've never seen that many kangaroos in my life at Riverside Oaks. It's unbelievable. Beautiful golf course, great people, but it was an awesome day. But anyway, big point is massive thanks out to Hutcho. Excellent support from across the club, particularly from our older guys in the A grade, mate. They really got behind it for Mark and sponsors. All the whole sponsors were awesome.
10 sponsors,
9
overall.
It was really, really, really good. It was really, really cool. And they all come back here and had a great time. Obviously, we had a massive party with the pies. But, yeah, guys. So
the shirts look good too.
The shirts looked very nice in the nest.
One.
But, yeah, so but forward up, really, Benny. We're probably talking league tag, mate. So how are we sitting?
Yeah, league tag. Just get your registrations in. We've got just under a month before we kick off. We're kicking off on the 18th. Yeah, just get your registrations in. If you're putting together a team, get your team list into me as well so I can make sure. If you're going to register, you're going to register an individual, that's fine. Because what we'll do is we'll set the teams up and we'll just allocate spots. So filling up pretty quick in the lower age groups. We're still after maybe 2 or 3 opens teams, so anyone that wants to put an opens team together. Yeah, that's my job this week is league tag. So
all right, mate. Well, it looks like league tag's exciting. And for us here on the old swooping season, mate, for our future, we will keep you guys posted. We'll obviously have a few more shows between now and presentation, which is coming up very, very soon. Some of our committee is going to be together after the show tonight and dot our I's and cross our T's. And an announcement will go out in the next 24 hours. So keep a look on Facebook for all the info there. But, yeah, lots of great things, lots of good positive times ahead. So there won't be a team of the week next week.
Nope.
It's just not what's happening because obviously we're done for teams.
Yeah.
Teams for come through all the junior kids and stuff like that. So there won't be a team of the week next week, unfortunately. But you will see our heads. We may be floating around somewhere special. You never know where we'll be.
We'll pop our. We'll do something.
We'll be around
from a different venue, but
never know. You never know. But anyway, in general, it's been a pretty good year. You know, we started this little venture 11 episodes ago. We've gone through the club with most of the kid. Well, the kid teams. Let's be honest. You know, the Saturday sides.
Ones.
Yeah, the younger ones because they love being here and having a bit of a yahoo and having some fun. It's been a pretty good year, and it's been massive shout out to the crew. You know, obviously the specialist, Mr. Hutchinson's been in the box and done some work. There's some unsung. Is this the right word, Benny? Is it unsung heroes?
Yep.
Behind the camera. You know, Maddie and Mel being here. Obviously, Shane, President Shane's been here, Charlene's been here doing all the work, and then Angela's been doing all the cuts and edits and different bits and bobs, and she's probably got the toughest job. And
well, we've got the easy job. We just got to sit here,
talk crap,
look good, which we all do.
Well, I look great,
and you know,
I look great.
Just chew the fat like we do, like we normally would do during a footy art. You know,
yeah, that's right.
Our job's easy, and I don't like behind the scenes. That's a job on itself, and that's the setup, pack up. To all the managers that have been able to get the kids here and the team staff, you know, we've always had a decent enough turn up in regards to crowd, stuff like that. So
yeah, it's been good.
But yeah, to the guys behind the scenes, you're 90% of why we're here in regards to what we do. So
if you want
sponsors,
massive one to the sponsors, of course. But if they want to see us back, Benny, make some comments on the Facebook page. Let us know if you like it. Obviously, it's a pilot, something new. It's worth a try. We loved it. The kids seemed to love it. I think it was pretty successful overall. And big shout out to all the sponsors throughout the year, to all the guys that have worked hard, got the teams on the field. Most importantly tonight with our under-13s, big shout out to Scotty Sheridan. We spoke about Scotty and the family throughout the year many times, and they are a great family and a great supporter of the club. So big shout out to Scott and the entire team. But mate, it's been a great time. It's been a good time. I've enjoyed myself. Tara, had fun?
Yeah, it's been good.
It's been fun. I like the little ones. The little kids are always been good.
Yeah, they were crazy last week.
The sevens were cracker. The sevens
that was
were really
probably
good.
the funniest episode.
Yeah, sevens were good. Eights were good as well. Yeah, look, they're all good,
They're
but
all
the little
different.
ones make it. You know, they're yahooing and carrying on. They feel like celebrities, so it's pretty cool. So, but yeah. But anyway, well, from me, mate. Other than this, anything else we need to think of, Benny, before we rock and roll and call it quits on season 1 officially?
You know, to get all the teams we did into the semi-finals, and then to get 6 into the prelim, to get into the GF, and to get 2 grand final winners. we're doing something right. There's not many teams out there that had multiple grand finalists on last Saturday and ended up not losing a game. So I think us and Vikings might have been the only two clubs that had multiple grand finalists and took away the trophy.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely. That's very
now
true.
I know we don't have there's first division finals next week, and I know that's not our issue for next week. That's there, but to get those every single Saturday team into a position they could actually take the trophy home.
Yep.
Which means all our coaches, our managers, our trainers, our systems, our processes in place are actually are positive in getting to the kids from a development perspective, because that's our creed. That's what we live off. We can see that that's working. So, good to see what happens pre-season in January. I know we talk about it, but it's literally, what are we? We're almost through August. So that's 4.5 months away. We start this all again. It's
hard to believe, isn't it? Well, next time you see us, mate, we'll be the swooping season off season.
Yeah.
For now, though, that's the season done and dusted. So massive shout out to everyone, and more importantly, we thank everybody. But sometimes we forget to thank the most important people, which is the players.
Absolutely.
So massive thanks to all of the players, to all the mums and dads, all the brothers and sisters, the guys that make the effort to get the kids on the park, to get them there. We truly appreciate it, because we all love what we do and we love coaching, we love training, but if we don't have the kids, it ain't possible. Yeah. So thank you for believing in us.
And one last shout out to the swooping season's biggest supporter, and I know he watches every episode multiple times, young Aiden at Box Hill.
Yes, loves it.
He is an absolute superstar.
Absolutely.
He loves this show, and he'll watch it. We'll upload it tomorrow. Come Friday, he would have already watched it a dozen times.
100%.
So,
he's a
Aiden,
lunatic.
Wherever
Love you, Aiden.
whichever camera you are, mate, massive shout out. Keep watching. Tell all your mates at school to watch as well.
And he's only 4.
He's only 4.
He's only 4, but we've got a fan. Yay! All right, guys, take care. This is us done. Like always, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. We'll see you next time. Take care, guys. Cheers. You're out. Oh, no.
You guys are nice.
Look at this three-way. What are you doing?
Alright, Tara's here going, oh my god.
Yeah, Tara's lucky. Alright.
Hang on, what did we finish? We finished the season number 4th, eh? Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 3. No, we're number 3, were we?
We were 3rd.
Yeah, we finished 3. Number 3. Number 3.
Hey, Billy and Brian.
They won the GF.
Billy and Brian, don't be doing
Number 1.
Number 1.
You gotta do that. Number 13.
Go Sinclair.
That's not what he said. That's not what he said. Alright, get off your...
Love you, boys.
Don't stand on...
Oh, hang on, they want to sit out. They want to sit down. Hang on, sit back down. He's a bloody idiot.
Hello. I'm over here. Hello.
Get off, clowns.
You guys are idiots.
Watch the camera.
Watch the cords. Watch everything that looks expensive, because it is.
Yeah. No, they're Aaron's actual shirts.
Yeah, I rated his wardrobe.
Yeah, don't. That's a good one. That's probably nearly my favourite one for the year. I really like that. No, that was clever, love. That was a good one. That was good. All right.